Define scarcity. A very frightening place to live. More dad jokes to ruin your day. How does a penguin fix his house? He glues it together. Ah! That's a nice joke. I think it's pretty cool. What is the wettest type of sandwich? A submarine. So I have a friend who has a little monster that lives in his house. Then his house burned down. The firefighters tried to put it out, but they couldn't quite put it out. It just kept burning and reigniting. It was because of the petrol. The petrol. One of my mates, Matt, his pants kept falling down, so he thought he would make himself a belt, but the only thing he had was 17 watches, like wristwatches. And so what he did is he gaffer taped really carefully all of these watches together. It took him forever. It was a real waste of time. What's the most confusing thing about clocks? Analog clocks have hands, but it's digital watches that have digits. Why does my friend Kevin... Why, whenever I drive my friend Kevin around, he always gets down on one knee to ask me to change lanes? Because he's making a merge proposal. Oh my God. What do you call a building that makes chairs that you're really happy with? Cities factory. Why can't you hear it when a pterodactyl goes to the bathroom? Because they're extinct. So I printed out a bunch of dad jokes for inspiration, but it only printed the first page and it cut off at the bottom. So at the bottom I've got this question: how does a vampire start a letter? I don't know what the answer is. How does a vampire start a letter? Dear friends, I am vampire. I want to suck your blood. Dracula. Dear Dracula. Dear Dracula. Maybe that's it. How does a vampire start a letter? Dear Dracula. How do you stop this coughing? What's brown and sticky? Mud. Define particles. Little teeny tiny bits of ice. What's the opposite of watermelons? What aren't melons? What is so good about a frozen first letter of the alphabet? I don't know, but it's such a nice A. Define climate. Something a monkey does to get up a tree. Define climate change. When a ladybug climbs up a stack of coins. What do you say to your Chinese friend when you're trying to explain that there's a big fight going on between countries and all they're doing is throwing bright orbs at each other? Global warming. Global warming. Global war. Ming. Global, get it? Global warming? Oh, why? I saw a woman on a billboard floating down a river. She had an oar and she was paddling down the river next to the highway. It was a road sign. Why don't eggs tell jokes? Because they haven't crossed the road yet. What do you call something you sit on that's made out of fermented milk curds? Cheddar. 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 Get it? Cheddar, 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 cheddar. Like the cheese, you know, because it's fermented. Anyway, look. Cheddar. I could just say cheese. Oh man. What do you call cheese that you sit on? Cheddar. We're making jokes. These are great. We're workshopping them. Me and you. It's wonderful. What's the opposite of a ute? Meat. Why can't fairies look at you when they make their music? Because facing other way. Oh, that's a stretch. Whew. like Fae is another word for fairy, and sing is to make music, and they're facing the other way because they're not looking at you. Why did the bicycle fall over? Because it couldn't stand these jokes anymore. And as I confusingly say a phrase to specify where Frosty is, snowman around here, that's all we have time for. But thank you so much for breathing and coming with me on this beautiful road trip of bad dad jokes. Or good ones. Some of them were good. Remember, be kind, be curious, and stay on the road. And stay awesome.